Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Throwing Sellers. And they're not on the same page there.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give is to Williams. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throwing. Carr. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And they failed to hook up on third down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup. Because
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Yeah, I tell you, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Clark. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. 4th down, Sellers. Out wide run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Sellers. Oh, the pressure's coming. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From deep, it's Mobley. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Drops back. It's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Carr on play action. Moves to his right. He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a crease. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Here's Sellers to throw. Still looking to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws it off the RPO. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Piles it goes way ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He'll take it himself. Turning it on. He's at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Here's Carr to throw. Turns up, it's Ncaa. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Picked off to stop the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows their defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Hits inside, it's Mobley. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
To the ground, he's got it again. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Hauls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Moving the pocket, it's Carr. Rush right in his face. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Irish! Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, Sellers. Right side, it's Hunt. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Touchdown, South Carolina. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds, and the 22 methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Left side is Graham. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on fourth. Fourth down, Carr. Rolls right. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Throwing, Carr. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab deep. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Carr. He's going to take a shot. Got it down the field. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Sellers. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Sellers from the gun on third down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
Throwing right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
They're all over him. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Direct snap. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Number 35, set to kick this one away.
Deep in the end zone, it's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They give it to him again. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads it left. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's Carr to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give is to Williams. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Carr. Buying time to his right. Caught. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Rush is on. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice 3rd down conversion by the quarterback.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Calls his own number. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The run inside. It's Mobley. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Clark. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Throwing, Sellers. Between the hashes, it's Hunt. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. One final play before the end of the quarter. Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Clark. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Quarterback changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Sellers from the gun on third down. Look out! Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense got it. Turns it on down the left side. He is in! Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Out wide right, it's Clark. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle route.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's past the sticks. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sellers. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Into the end zone for 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Right side, it's Flanagan. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. There he goes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Running inside, it's Mobley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Out wide right, it's Sellers. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock, got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this fourth and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got him on the RPO. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they could run it. They could play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. And they go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.